for this bum to do this anyway, it's insane to me that this was aired out in public. This should never, ever, ever leave what happens in the facility. You need to understand that. Within pro teams, pro athletes, pro sports, whatever happens, bro, stays there. It fucking stays there. If you bring it out to public, be prepared for this to happen right here, what Stewie just did. To me, Stewie probably gained a lot more fucking fans off of what he just did, because he didn't write an article. He didn't fucking make a video and cut it up. He literally got online, had the balls to fucking review it, let Twitch chat go crazy, still read it, still go, okay, I need to relax, address everything, say he failed, say he was wrong, said he was sorry to Grim, said the fallen situation wasn't even what it was. People made it out what it was different to be. And he did all that. So it's like, and then on top of it, motherfucker starts tearing up at the end because he's like, dude, this is too much. It's just too much. You could see the emotional fucking damage of the last 6 months, what it did to his mental. And then on top of this is like the cherry on top. He's just like, what the fuck, man? Like, it didn't work out. You go your way, I go my way. Me and Malik are texting. Why can't me and Malik be fine and we're the one who had the beef in the first place? Why is it this guy coming out? So it's like, come on, man. This guy just had, like, shit. But first things first, if you're ever in a pro team, which I've been in Cloud9, Echo Fox, Ghost, E United, bro, you don't think we had issues? You don't think our teams had issues? The reason why, like, some of the players departed the team, including myself, you don't think there was issues? Of course there's issues. Would I ever say them? No, because that's, why would I bring up shit? First off, when it's over, it's fucking done. It's done. So why do I need to be a fucking stubborn person to just bring up past shit? It's over and done with. The ride was great. Don't take the negative. Take the positive from what you learned. And if there's no positive, move on with your life. It's just that simple. But if you choose to air it out, be prepared for a rebuttal, especially from a kid like Stewie. But I'm telling you, there's issues within every team. I say this fucking story every single goddamn time I relate to this team. When I was in Cloud9 and I was talking with Virtus Pro, because in Cloud9 we had issues with addressing certain issues in the team. It's no like mystery. Like, Scott was quiet, Shroud was quiet, me, Jordan, and Sean would have discussions. Jordan and Sean were the main discussion people. And that's just personality traits. So we had to figure it out. We had to work through it just like Stewie did. We had success quick because we had insane players and we were all motivated and want to win, right? But when Virtus Pro said, we asked them, how do you guys get over fights? Pasha and fucking Pasha or Snacks, I can't remember who told me, or Taz. I think it might have been Taz. Taz literally said, we drink and we talk, and if we fight, we fight. So that's for them how they get over issues, right? And they leave it all behind. I've said this for fucking many years. And yeah, that's right. We enter Virtus plow. And we fucking plow everybody. We take that rage out and we plow people. But that's how people talk. Certain people are different, right? But to handle it this way, to attack somebody this way, is just fucking wrong. And now you're going to see whether this kid rebuttals in an interview or an article or on stream, whatever the fuck he wants to do, if he has the balls to do it. But Stewie, you just got to know, if you haven't watched this interview and you're listening to it now, based off of me, this should have never left in-house, number one. In a professional environment, whatever stays there, fucking stays there, unless it's literally something where it's illegal shit happening, obviously. You're a professional player, handle your job, and that's it. If you get cut, you're cut. You move on. If you out shit like this makes teams not want to pick you up, just so you know. Because if you out shit, the next team goes, oh shit, if anything goes wrong in this team, there's a possibility that this fucker can say things, right? So you're more than likely not going to go after this type of person. And on top of that, Stewie was explaining his brain, how it's way more complex and in detail in CS compared to this guy, which there's no argument that. I already said that yesterday. But you have to understand the way he approached this entire thing. He knew he fucked up. He said he fucked up. He said he failed, which is probably the hardest thing to do for a human being that's trying to be great at something, to say, I fucking failed and we were shit. Can you imagine that? Like, you're putting your fucking heart and soul into something and you just go, sorry, I have to mute for a second, guys. I'm on a rant. Can you imagine that, though? I said I failed when I left Valorant. That was probably the most painful thing for me to admit to myself in the mirror, is when I left for Valorant for a year and I couldn't get picked up. I looked at myself in the mirror. I said, I failed. People may not see it that way, but to me, I saw it that way. But this guy tried to create a project. He tried to become an in-game leader. He had the balls to get on here in front of fucking thousands of people and was probably going to get clipped up the ass and said he failed. And then on top of that said, I'm willing to bench myself to my teammates because I don't believe I'm good enough to be captain. Do you know the balls and the fucking maturity as a human being to like say that? That's unfucking believable. How's it going? That's unfucking believable. So you like, when you look at Stewie here, when you look at this shit, and then on top of that, at the very end, you're trying to attack his integrity of how hard he works, and like anybody who's playing a team with him knows he works fucking hard. So, and then at the very end, he starts tearing up because you see what it means to him. And then if you have the balls to, not the balls, but if you have any decent in you as a human to insult him or attack him after that, you're just a piece of shit or you're a troll. One of the two. Because like, you see what it fucking means to him, man. You think he wanted to fail? Like, me knowing him personally, it hurt me like watching them fail because I know how hard he works. I know what it means to him talking to him multiple times. I know how he is as a human. I know that he's a nice fucking guy. Even after we beat him in a match for Pro League, which was probably one of my biggest accomplishments as an in-game leader, he messaged me and said, you guys played a fucking amazing game. And it literally made me teary-eyed because it acknowledged all the hard work I did. That's the kind of person he is, man. I don't say these things, but I'm backing him up because I said there's two sides to every story. There's his side, Stewie's side, and the truth in the middle, right? But I know him. I know him, so I'm a little bit biased. But I didn't even shit on Evie when I read that article yesterday. But I knew kind of that there was something wrong, which there was at the very beginning. The whole Malik situation, that's a whole nother fucking story. He should have never have, as a coach, me, if I was the coach of EG and I was to come into that camp, my first thing, like I was saying earlier when he was talking about it, I'd have been like, Stu, want to get a drink? As long as everybody's 21. You know what I'm saying? Stewie's 24. I'd have been like, Stewie, I'm the coach now. It's like, cool. I'll watch you guys in streams, do your thing. Everyone feel each other out. Everyone get to know each other. That's how I would have handled it. I'm not saying how Malik handles it is wrong. I'm saying how I would handle it as a human being. If I'm coming to unknown grounds and I have no idea who the fuck these people are, I'd be like, Stewie, hey man, would love to get a drink to you sometime, or I'd love to, you know, you smoke a little weed. If as long as it's legal in the States, sure, let's smoke a little weed, you know?
How about get a coffee?
No, fuck coffee. No. Malik asked him for a coffee. I would get a drink with Stu and talk with him. I would get a little weed. Hey, I'd be like, hey, Cirque, you like mini golf? Let's go fucking mini golfing. Right? You got to find common ground with the people that you're with.